whole class. Today we're going to be doing some counting in 2s, 5s and 10s and then looking at our times tables. Hopefully you've been on times table rock stars and been practicing them anyway, but we're going to do a little bit today. But before we do that, we're going to just do a bit of counting in 2s, 5s and 10s first. So we're going to start with 2s first of all. So if you want to join in, that'd be fantastic. So we're going to start with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, let's see if we can do that backwards this time. Are we ready? 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Hope you got on okay with that and you've been practicing. Remember, you can play lots of games in practicing counting by passing a ball to somebody or rolling a ball between them, somebody shouting a number and you've got to say the next one if you're counting in 2s or 5s or 10s, as long as you know. So if you need some practice, maybe ask your grown-up if they can help you play some games. Right, let's have a look at the next bit. Okay, so we're going to do it again, but we're going to do it on a number line. Okay, 0, and we miss a number and we go to 2. Okay, so when we're counting in 2s, we just skip a number and then it's the next number, isn't it? And we're counting in even numbers, not counting in odd numbers. So we're ready. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 and 20. Hope you're joining in. Okay, let's do it again. We'll go backwards. So again, we're skipping the number. 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 0. Well done, whole class. This time we're going to count how many wheels are there, and we're going to count in groups of 2. We're not going to count each individual wheel, we're going to count it in a group of 2. So we've practiced our counting in 2s, so we know we can do it. Are we ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So there are 16 wheels. Well done, whole class. Next one. This time, how many shoes are there? So again, we're going to count in groups of 2. We're not going to count each individual shoe, we're going to do it in 2s. Are we ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I hope you're joining in as well, whole class. Next one. This time, how many dots are there? Again, counting in groups of 2. How many are there? I'm going to let you have a little count before I do first to see if you can get it first. Already. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There are 12 dots. Well done if you got that one right. Now we're going to practice our counting in 10s. We've done fantastic with our 2s. Let's try our 10s. Are we ready? 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I hope you're joining in. So I know we find counting in 10s really easy, don't we, whole class? Fab at counting in 10s. Are we ready? Let's go backwards this time. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. I hope you're joining in. Right. How many fingers and thumbs are there? This time we're going to count in groups of 10 though. Okay, so we're not going to count each individual finger, we're going to count in 10s. Are we ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So this time we're going to count how many dots there are. So again, we're going to count in groups of 10. Are we ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. There are 60 dots. So there are 6 groups of 10. How many pencils are there this time? So we're going to again count in groups of 10. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 pencils this time. And we can see, because it tells us that there are 10 pencils in the pack, which is why it's easier just to count in a 10, isn't it? Rather than having to count each individual pencil. That's why it's important to practice our counting. Right, next one. Goodness me, how are we going to count all these dots? How many counters do you think there are? So without counting, how many do you roughly think there are? Now, we're going to be counting in tens, so it would be easy, wouldn't it, to have them in groups of 10. So I've put them into groups of 10 for you. Okay, how many do we have there? So I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So there are 90 counters. I wonder who got that one right. Let us know if you do. Okay, this time again. How many do you think there are this time? How many apples are there? Have a little guess. And then we're going to go. Remember, we're still counting in tens, so it's got to be, okay, a multiple of 10. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. There are 60 apples. So this time, we're going to count in fives. Are we ready? 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Let's try and go backwards this time. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 0. So let's count in groups of 5. So here we go. How many fingers and thumbs are there? Counted in groups of 5. Off we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Wow. This time, counted in 5s, how many dots are there? 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, how many hedgehogs are there this time? Counted in groups of 5. So you have a little think first and then I will do it with you. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There are 30 hedgehogs. Okay, bit of a trickier one this time again. Isn't it easy when they're grouped together? How many counters do you think there are? Have a quick think, have a quick guess. Remember, we're counted in groups of 5. Let's have a look. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Wonder who got that one right. Okay, next one. Stars this time. How many stars are there? So again, we're counted in groups of 5. How many do you think there are? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right. Okay, so what you're going to do now is we've got some number tracks here and I want you to fill in the missing numbers. So get your pencil and your paper, write the numbers down and you're going to put in the missing numbers, pause the video and then the answers will come on. They are all in 2s, 5s and 10s. Some may go forwards, some may go backwards. Pause the video. So here are the answers. So here are the missing numbers. Give yourselves a tick if you got them right. Maybe look at some if you didn't get them right and where you've maybe gone wrong and where you maybe want your grown up to help. Or if you email Mrs. Jackson and Miss Creaser, then we can help you further. Alright, let's do some more. So again, counting in 2s, 5s and 10s. They're either forwards or backwards. Complete the missing number. Pause the video. And here are your answers. Give yourselves a tick. Look at maybe if you got one wrong, what's happened, if you've not counted in the right 2s, 5s or 10s, or if you've gone forwards instead of backwards, or vice versa. Okay, well done whole class. So now we're going to do just a few times tables just to finish off. So here are your times tables, because counting in 2s, 5s and 10s is like relating it to your times tables. So when we're counting in 2s, it's like your 2 times tables. Counting in 10s is like your 10 times tables, and counting in 5s is like your 5 times tables. So hopefully a lot of you have been on Times Table Rockstars. If you haven't, get in touch with Miss Creaser or Mrs Jackson, either through email or when we ring you every week when we're in school, and ask for your Times Table login, because you can practice your Times Table and also you can access Numbots, which will help you with your number sentences as well. So do these Times Tables, pause the video, and then the answers will come up. Here you are, whole class. Hope you got on okay with that. So as I said, practice your Times Tables on Times Table Rockstars, play some games with your grown-ups, chucking balls to each other, counting in 2s, 5s and 10s, rolling a ball to each other, get your toys out and line them up and practice counting in 2s, 5s and 10s. Email Mrs Jackson and Miss Creaser, because as I said before, we do look forward to seeing your wonderful work, whole class. Stay safe.